we're going to make a jumbo cherry chocolate chip cupcake, and I'm going to be using this special pan for it that makes a cake, of course, to look like a jumbo or a giant cupcake. I went ahead and, of course, heavily greased it with vegetable shortening and dusted it with flour. This particular recipe is really quick to make because it uses actually a box cake. And you'll need one yellow box cake of whatever company that you want to buy into your large bowl. You're going to put a package of instant vanilla pudding. That was instant. You're going to put 8 tablespoons of butter that you've melted and cooled. I'm going to just start putting that butter in. And then one by one you're going to put in 4 eggs. That was 2. There we go. And we're just on really low speed right now just to combine everything in the bowl. And that was the last of the 4 eggs. I'm going to raise it up just a little bit here with the speed. The next thing that I'm going to put in is a teaspoon of vanilla. And a half a teaspoon of almond extract. Now what you're going to do is you're going to beat this for 2 minutes. And of course, due to the video, I'm not going to spend 2 minutes. So I'm going to move it along. So now I'm going to go at high speed. But you do want to beat this for at least 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 2 minutes and a half. The next thing that you're going to put in is a half a cup, I like to use, of the dried sweetened cherries. Now if you don't want to put in the dried cherries, you can use a jar of maraschino cherries, the 10 ounce, and then chop them up, drain them of course, and put them into the batter. And the last thing that I'm going to put in is a 1/3 cup of the mini chocolate chips. What I did though is I actually dusted them with a little bit of flour, and I find that if I do that, the chocolate chips won't just bake down into the cake. They'll stay suspended throughout the cake. So I dust those with flour. And that was a 1/3 of a cup. And again, you want to combine everything for at least 2 minutes. Now, once you have your pan, you're going to actually put 4 cups of batter into the large bottom part of the mold, and the rest of the batter will go to make the top of the cupcake. So it's 4 and then the rest that you have. And I'm just going to mix it a little bit by hand. And then again, put 4 cups into the large cavity of the mold. Okay? Now rather than show you to do all that, I have a cake that's been baked, and I'll fill this later at another time. Push that aside. This cake is going to be baked at 325, and it will take you anywhere from 55 to 60 minutes. Once you do get it out of the oven though, you do want to put it on a rack and let it cool off for 15 minutes. When it comes out, it's going to look like this. You're actually going to cut the top off to level on the bottom, and you're going to cut and level the top part off too. I have some frosting that I do have a video on, It's actually my buttercream frosting, and I actually combine the creamy chocolate with it. And when you whip it, it comes out just like, it looks like whipped cream. And I do have both those videos on my channel for the buttercream and the creamy chocolate that I like to combine together. And then I'm just going to fill this. I might have a little bit too much, so I'm going to take some of that off. And then you're going to just put your top on top of your cupcake. I'm just going to smooth this off a little bit. Put a little bit too much, because you're really not going to frost the bottom. Now you can if you want to, of course, but... And then I filled a pastry bag up with a large tip, a star tip. And I'm just going to pipe it all along the large cupcake. This will help seal those two pieces together here. My kitchen is quite warm, so my frosting's a little bit warmer than I'd like it to be. Okay. And then just pipe it all along your cupcake. I'm trying to do this quickly for the video. Pull that more into so you can see it. Try not to be very fussy with it right now. Just and I'm going to quickly fill my bag up here with some more frosting. Down. To finish it. And then I'm just going to try to correct the sides here a little bit with my tip. And just to quickly rinse my hands. And then I'm just going to sprinkle on some chocolate sprinkles on the top. You can, of course, use whatever type of frosting that you want, any type of color that you want. And there you have it, a jumbo cherry chocolate chip cupcake. Pretty quick to make. Hope you like this one. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.